Wow, okay. It's time for What's Up and About. It's great to have all of us in the kitchen this morning.
Yeah.
Feels you know,
a bit different.
a little different.
Feels a bit different.
We'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. But everyone's talking about it. Everyone's either biting their nails or jumping up and down about it. I don't think anybody's sort of in the middle. They're either for or against Donald Trump, the 45th and 47th president of the United States. Was sworn in yesterday, and the whole world is like holding their breath for different reasons. I don't know.
True. I mean, with Trump, you never can tell.
You just don't know.
You just don't know what that guy could do. I think the most interesting part about Trump so far is that he has revoked 78 of Joe Biden's policies. 78 of them.
Wow.
And he has also withdrawn from the World Health Organization because of some fund issues, and so that's huge for me.
He's a disruptor. I don't know.
Is that the word? Is that
He's
the word?
disruptor. Yeah.
Destroy to elevate?
No,
is that the
disrupt
kind of thing?
is not destroy.
Okay.
Disrupt. I don't know. Winfrey is just smiling in the middle there. Like, I feel like she's not so sure which side she's on yet.
I'm not sure.
Are you sure?
I don't know. You say people are in the middle. Though.
Where? Okay.
Like I'm sitting right in the middle right now. And I don't think it's accurate to say, I mean, with Trump, you don't know what he might do. I think it's kind of clear what he will do. Trump literally, from his official portrait, you can tell the mischief he's definitely all about.
Do
you understand?
Mischief?
You can, no, seriously. We all know he's playing the villain. And I think he has stepped into that villain role quite well, right? I mean, for you to literally stand up during your inauguration, irrespective of 4 past presidents. 4, there were 4 now. Even more than 4.
Yeah.
And he said all he said without any restrictions.
Or remorse.
Without any remorse. Like at the point, all of them were everybody else was clapping, standing. All of them were just seated, just looking. And I'm like, yo, this guy has... I mean, if nothing, I love him for that. I mean, he doesn't he'll say what he needs to say. And then shortly after, you see him, you see him and Biden outside having a conversation like nothing happened.
Yeah.
So the guy is literally a political guy. He knows that, I mean, his comeback was definitely unforeseen. And then he's taking the fact that, yeah, you guys think I'm the villain, I'm going to play the villain. And then 78 laws repealed in policies in like 1 day, in the first day. I think it's amazing. But then again, as much as you guess it's easy to say these things, right? I don't think it's just by word of mouth. A lot of
promises
to go, of course.
Yeah.
He's saying a lot. He knows what Americans,
want
the
to
typical
hear.
Americans want to hear. Do you understand? He's saying that, and then again, it takes a lot of work. So it's like, okay, fine. How much can he actually do in 4 years? I mean, he literally started by saying, we're about to step into the golden era.
Like
into the golden era, meaning like they've been crazy.
I kind of like the confidence. I feel like him having confidence in himself and his capabilities is based off of his experience now. And I say experience because he has experience being a president. It's not like he's not done it before.
Exactly.
He's done it and he's made mistakes and he's come back from those mistakes. Whether he came back, he didn't really come back. Wait, he's the president.
You guys need to understand
he came back.
See, Trump,
this is the biggest comeback in history.
President Trump is a showman.
And
even during the elections, he literally put up a show. He knew exactly what the American people wanted to see, wanted to hear, based on what they were going through at that time, based on the person in power, and he literally gave it to them. And that is what... You know how they say now, more than anything. Sometimes you have talents. The person that has confidence and no talents literally gets more of the attention.
There was also an update with TikTok.
Oh, okay.
And what he has done is, because most people don't get to really understand what is happening with TikTok. What he has done is he has asked for a 75-day extension for TikTok, so he could negotiate better, talk more about it, understand it. So it's not done.
He's talking about buying TikTok, 50% of TikTok, and that is, I mean, as much as we think about the fact that he's talking about how many jobs will be lost if TikTok actually goes. But you should. It's actually very important to understand that the idea of TikTok leaving was literally based on some rules and some policies that they were not abiding by, because I mean they were I don't know, let's say insinuations
Yeah.
of China spying, using the app to
data.
spy on.
I feel like
on
Americans
America.
have a way of trying to make it seem like every project that is successful
Are you
from
doubting China? Are you
outside
doubting China?
Asia
No,
or
don't get me wrong.
Asia or
No, no.
anywhere
As much-
outside the US
no.
is spying. I
Yes,
don't
I
know.
totally agree.
They always
I
think
totally
someone
agree.
is
That is what they
after
do.
them.
But then again, if it's China, I'm not in doubt. I am not in doubt.
It's a successful project and we didn't make it. So how did they succeed?
Yes.
You're joking with China.
I don't know. Wait,
No, it's
You are
not
joking
just
with
China.
China.
It's
Yeah.
not just China. I think it also had something to do with Mexico or
yeah,
Cuba.
the Gulf of
Yes.
Mexico.
It was an issue as well.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
so
It's
I-
now
But
the
again,
Gulf
that-
of America,
Yeah, it's now
apparently.
the Gulf of America.
So another
The Panama Canal as well. I don't know if you know the Panama Canal story. It was built by Americans with a lot of money and then handed over to Panama to manage, and then somehow it got into the hands of the Asians, China.
China again.
Now,
See, whether we like it or not, also even looking at the idea of BRICS. That one, Sha.
Brexit. No?
No,
BRICS.
No, BRICS.
Oh, okay.
Nigeria
Sure,
literally is now
sure.
a partner country
Sure,
with
sure,
BRICS and all of that. So, see, there's something happening.
Yeah.
And whether you like it or not, that is what Trump, more than anything, is trying to stand against.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people trying to say, okay, fine, America cannot just be the only one that has all of this
power, yeah.
alliances and all of this power. Do you understand? So they're trying to come up with a new currency, come up with new. So it's America, it's Britain. It's a lot of people.
Yeah. There's
So
a
it's
lot
just-
happening at levels we'll probably never understand.
Yeah.
But one thing you can understand is that what the people voted for is what they're going to get. They voted for, as you called him, the showman. As I call him, the businessman. If he's negotiating with TikTok,
look at
it
crypto.
makes sense.
Look at crypto.
He had his
playing
coin
it
is
like this.
climbing.
Melania dropped coin yesterday morning.
Well,
Like,
Melania
okay.
coin is trending. Like,
It's
seriously.
trending.
Okay,
Speaking of Melania, though,
Okay,
did
go
you
ahead.
see her hat? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I have to do it. I just love how she looked.
What is this?
Like, I don't know. She was looking so good.
But anyways, I'm looking
Hold on.
forward to the next 4 years of entertainment.
Oh, wow.
Entertainment.
Did you guys-
That's
did you
literally
guys
what I'm really
hear
about.
That you also pardoned the rioters.
Yes.
From the January 6
Yes.
rioters. About
Yes.
1,500 of them.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Hey,
Yes.
it's a lot.
So they say the
1,500.
pardon was not like a blanket pardon because,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
the ones that directly assaulted police officers will not necessarily, will also be getting their cases reopened.
We just ones that were
anyways,
raising
but-
like the placards and shouting
Yeah.
from the back.
You know, there's a
I mean,
lot.
they're still on it anyways. Yeah.
So there was something I saw online as well before we wrap up.
Okay, so we actually have to go on a break right now, but there's still so much about this conversation. So stay tuned. There's so much more happening right here on Wake Up Nigeria. We'll be back.